right, round 2. Let's see what we can break. Today we've got Drew Parkinson's 2010 truck on the dyno. This is a 48RE swap truck with a built 6.7 engine. The engine was done by Steve Cole, and he has QSB 6.7 pistons, billet rods, girdle, 198/220 cam, 2 flat surfaces and ARP 625s. The head is port and polished by Steve with a D&J stage 2 intake on the side. It's got dual pumps, 250% over DDP injectors. The turbo setup is a Taterbilt 75 92 110 T4 on the manifold with a 112 millimeter comp turbo as the atmosphere charger. It's a 112 compressor, 112 turbine with a 108 exhaust housing. So really, it spools pretty good. We just got done making 1,322 horsepower. And we see a couple things in fueling. We think we can make a little bit more, so stay tuned and we'll see what we can get out of this thing. What are we doing here, Nick?
We're going to take this contraption and make some power. I'm going to get all the boobies.
This looks like a conundrum, but it's got a big turbo. What size are the turbos, Nick?
75/96 over a 107 GT6041.
How much power is it going to make?
All the power.
What pumps on it?
A CDS 13 millimeter.
What size injectors?
6x20 Steve Cole's.
Should be a good time. We're going to put this thing on the dyno here as soon as we're done dynoing Drew Parkinson's and see what kind of power we can make.
Hell yeah, we are, brother.
Cody is currently going to weld some things up to try to keep this pipe here from blowing off because he keeps blowing this lower intercooler boot. So we're going to make a little bit of a brace. And he's going to try to fix some boost leaks real quick. Alright, we got Drew's truck all wrapped up. We finished the day at 1,337 horsepower and a little over 1,600 foot-pounds of torque. We were trying to stay conservative on torque because it does not have a sleeved engine and we don't want to split the block. So we will get this thing off, and I'm sure he'll enjoy driving this thing. This was a truck, another 10 to 12 truck that with the previous, before the did the engine build, could not make power. It was like 750 horsepower, and we fought it, and finally built the head, built the engine, put a big set of compounds on it, and it makes power that it should. So we're happy that this truck finally is making the power that it should, and we're going to send him on the way and move on to the next truck. What is this? What's that bolt?
Keep all my boosties in there.
What oil are you putting in this thing?
She runs on Lucas.
Why?
Because she's a loose whore.
We're going to tighten up some blow-by with a little bit of honey, I guess.
That's right. All my honey.
It's a 53 block, and he wants to make over 1,000 on fuel, and then he wants to ghetto fog it and see how much power she'll take on nitrous. Should be a good time. Okay, we're here with Nick Watkins. He's got his 2001 on the dyno. This is a P-pump motor. I'm going to let him fill you in on what all's done to the truck, but we're going to see how much power we can make.
It's just a 2001 Rust Bucket. It's an old farm truck. It's got a 75 over 107 with a 13 pump and some 6x20s. And pumps probably 750, 800 cc's of fuel, and see what Levon can get out of it.
Cool. What bottom end? Is it all stock?
It has a set of shop peened and polished England rods. And
53 block?
53 block.
So it's already seen its best life, and we're gonna see what it can make. So I think we're gonna try to do how much power it can make on fuel.
I'm hoping somewhere around 1,200 on fuel.
And then if it doesn't make that on fuel, then what?
We're gonna get it, fog it till it makes 1,500.
All right, so it should be a good day. So we're gonna see horsepower or parts, one of the two.
That's right.
Rock and roll. a boot. So we will fix the boot and try it again. I know, intercooler boots are no good for high horsepower. Okay, round 2. Let's see what we can break. Almost 1200, 1183. We're pulling the headlight out so we can get nitrous into the turbo better. And he's wearing a helmet, so we're always safe. Okay, so we finished the day with 1,183 horsepower on fuel,
Yes,
which
sir.
was close to your 1,200 that you wanted.
Yep.
Nitrous did not do what we quite wanted to. We did what, 1322?
13, I think so.
Yeah. So I think the rings are just that tired. As you can see, the amount of blow-by that's pushing out of both blow-by tubes, that it is probably just that tired, and it just cannot make that much more cylinder pressure. So we gave it our best shot, but it still runs, and it made over 1,300 horsepower. And now you've got a winter project.
Oh yeah, every year.
Yeah. Just ball hone it, some rings, right?
That's right.
That simple.
That's right. Find some straight rods to stick back in it.
There you go. Cool. Well, thanks for coming.
Yes,
and
sir.
we'll catch you guys next time.
Yep.